You see, Chagos Island, right, there's no dispute about it that we are, Chagos is form parts of our, our land, right? We are sovereign as far as Chagos is concerned, and in that this has been a very long struggle since many years for us to be restored our sovereignty over Chagos, and all the way, I should say, India has been supporting Mauritius for us to be able to restore our sovereignty over the Chagos Islands. And the Chagos Island is very important. We were talking earlier on about maritime security, about safety in the region. So the Chagos Island is very important as far as safety and security is concerned. Now, this is why we say that it's high time that we come up with a deal with the UK, right? And we have, India also has an indirect interest as far as security is concerned. Well, of course, the preparations are very unique and special, given that we have a very special bond with India. This is a very long historical relationship that we are talking about. It dates back to the 1948, and since then, as you are aware, this relationship has strengthened over the years, and we have had various exchanges in the meantime. We are talking about cultural exchanges, economic and trade relationship, and now we are reorienting that relationship. We are talking about a strategic partnership nowadays between Mauritius and India. So this is हमारे लिए it's a great honor. मोदी जी जो भी किए हैं इंडिया के लिए और जो भी कर रहे हैं ये partnership between Mauritius and India बढ़ाने के लिए we feel deeply honored. So we are looking forward to welcome PM Modi to Mauritius.
Yeah, it's linked to Gandhi.
You know, just if you go down in history, at the time of independence, right, Sasiu Sagar Ramgulam, our father of the nation, he purposely chose the 12th of March for our Independence Day. And this also is the date when Gandhi ji started the Salt March. So that's why, it's a special day for us.
Talking about the contemporary India-Mauritius relationship, you being the Foreign Minister, what are the aspects which you feel, how you look at it at present, and how would you like to take it forward?
Well, India has been a development partner all the way. India has given us a lot of assistance in terms of mainly for infrastructural projects. I can give you a list, but I'm sure this short interview will not be enough for me to give you the whole list, but I can pick a few of those landmark projects. We have the Metro project, you have the new Supreme Court building, you have the new ENT hospital. You are aware on the island of Agaliga, for example, India has constructed a jetty and a runway. So many projects which have been implemented in Mauritius. India has been side by side with Mauritius to accomplish those projects. And now we also have, in terms of economic trade, the SECPA, the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement with India. We are looking forward to make this trade agreement more purposeful and useful? Well, you have, especially I'm sending this message to Indian investors, right? We have to look at it as Mauritius being a gateway to Africa. We have Africa, about 1.3 billion of consumers. Africa is rising, and Mauritius can be used as a platform, as a gateway to invest in Africa. Bearing in mind that Mauritius is a member of various organizations, the SADC, the South African Development Cooperation, right, countries, right, and we are also a member of the COMESA and the Africa Comprehensive Free Trade Agreement. So all these institutions are there for Indian investors to try and make purposeful meaning of that free trade agreement that we have with India, and to invest in various sectors like pharmaceutical sector, education. There are various sectors where Indian investors can come and invest in Mauritius.
Excellency, specifically on the investment from the Indian companies, what is Mauritius offering in that regard? What are the offers, if you want to discuss about, if you want to interest more of Indian investment? What is Mauritius bringing to the table for them as we speak?
Well, as I've said, if they want to come and invest in Africa, right, we are member of those organizations that I have listed. So through Mauritius, they can invest in those countries without any barriers, right? We offer, now if you want to have a safe place to invest, right, Mauritius is one of them. We respect human rights, we have a stable government, we respect international laws, so everything is there to use Mauritius as this platform to invest in Africa. And also we have taken the initiatives of creating economic zones in different sectors. I just said the pharmaceutical sector is one of those sectors where probably Indian investors would be keen to come and invest, right? But also under the SECPA, we are in a few months, or weeks I should say, having a second session, a joint committee meeting, right, with the Indian side to try and see how we can develop further that relationship.
The other initiative which India has in Mauritius plays a very crucial role in terms of the Indian Ocean region. How would you like to take this thing? Maritime security is very important. How would you like to take it forward and strengthening the relationship further?
Yes, in 2015 when PM Modi visited us, वो जो सागर इनिशिएटिव है उसने इनिशिएट किया था जब आए थे 2015 में, तो we'll take that a step further now. This is why I said earlier on that we should think about being a strategic partner. Both countries, India and Mauritius, we share the Indian Ocean. And given the developments that are happening as far as geopolitics is concerned, security in the Indian Ocean is becoming very important. So, and we have a very large EEZ, exclusive economic zone, which is about 2.3 million square kilometers, right? And we have our problems as well in terms of piracy, illegal fishing, we have drug trafficking, human trafficking and all. So India is a very important partner in that region for us. And this is why the Sagar initiative is very important. We are also a member of the IORA, right? And we have also signed the Colombo Security Conclave. So all these are important for Mauritius and India to build further this relationship so that we can ensure that the Indian Ocean is an open, safe and secure place.
India talks about the global south. talked about in G20 as well, when India, New Delhi hosted it.
You see, India is a prominent leader as far as global South is concerned. We have our problems, the global South. We look for a platform for us to be able, for our voice to be heard. And I should thank PM Modi for the G20 summit. He took the initiative of inviting Mauritius as a guest for the G20 summit, right? And also, what is more important is he also took the initiative of making the African Union a member of the G20. So these are initiatives that we should all recognize, where PM Modi has played an important role as being a global South leader to help the global South to express their grievances.
Diaspora is a very important part of this relationship. It dates from the centuries. How important is the diaspora connect between the two countries?
Diaspora is very important. You know, we share common languages, common cultures and all. And India has been helping Mauritius in terms of cultural exchanges that we have. We have the Mahatma Gandhi Institute in Mauritius, where we have archives relating to our ancestors when they came to Mauritius. And all these archives are being preserved with the help of India. So in various aspects, as far as diaspora is concerned, we have also, not to forget, the OCI, right? The OCI card, which is given to NRIs and the diaspora for them to, when they come to India, and they can be beneficiaries of various privileges in India, right? Be it medical or any other facilities. So ye sab, we are thankful to PM Modi and India.
This brings me to the last. I want to look at India's support regarding that, because they have come out, they have issued the statement as well. What's the process right now? How is the update on this? And what do you have to say regarding this support?
You see, Chagos Island, right, there's no dispute about it that we are, Chagos is from parts of our, our land, right? We are sovereign as far as Chagos is concerned, and in that this has been a very long struggle since many years for us to be restored our sovereignty over Chagos. And all the way, I should say, India has been supporting Mauritius for us to be able to restore our sovereignty over the Chagos Islands. And the Chagos Island is very important. We were talking earlier on about maritime security, about safety in the region. So the Chagos Island is very important as far as safety and security is concerned. Now, this is why we say that it's high time that we come up with a deal with the UK, right? And we have, India also has an indirect interest as far as security is concerned. So we are currently we are discussing with the UK to come out with a deal that will be in the interest of all interested parties, be it UK, USA, or India.
Finally, before we leave, what are the deals which we can expect if Minister, you would like to brief on that while Prime Minister Modi gives a visit? Any agreements which we should look forward for?
We have quite a few MoUs that we are signing with the Indian delegation. The MoUs relates to, for example, training of diplomats, training of capacity building and training of public officers. There is also a line of credit to our water sector for the pipeline replacement. There are MoUs also on exchange of maritime information. So basically quite a lot that is going to be undertaken between the two leaders during the visit.